All right, hello, test, 1 2 1 2, and yeah, here I am. For one, I'm here on a Friday, and two, I'm actually here earlier than I normally am because I took the day off. One, I needed it. It's not like I really needed an excuse to do that, but two, it's my birthday today. I turned 30, which means I'm officially washed. I'm old. I'm unk maxing how the kids say it or whatever. Happy birthday, thank you. I mean that's all the joke. It's like I definitely feel old, but that's not from age. It's definitely not from age. If anything, uh, I don't know. They say your 30s is when your life truly gets started. My hopes aren't high. Just being completely honest, mainly because how much my 20s sucked. But here's to another decade of my life. I have a headache, so there's that. I can't tell you why, but things could be going worse. Other than that, yeah, like I said, I got on early for my birthday, so I figured I would be I'd celebrate in my own sort of way by playing my favorite game of all time, which of course is Banjo-Kazooie. We are doing a little we are doing a little event, quote unquote, for the month of May, as you can see by that very emboldened bar at the bottom. I'm running sort of like a donation thing or like a donathon because it's just like, honestly, I have a whole tweet explaining it. Hang on a second. Let me snooze these ads for a second. I have a whole tweet and like thread on both Twitter and Blue Sky explaining it. I'm just going to post those for prosperity's sake because I don't really feel like repeating myself. But the point is we're going to be pushing for that goal the entire month. It's like you don't have to give me money, like you never have to give me money, but it's like it's very appreciated. The original intention of doing this is there's an event in November that I would like to attend, and it's like this would basically cover the cost of my flight, but I'm going to be completely and utterly honest with you all. I have other expenses that are a bit more important that are kind of looming over my head. It's just like I just had to renew my freaking I just had to renew my freaking car tags and my car insurance is coming up just like every day. Every day I find new reasons to hate find new reasons to hate owning a car. Happy birthday. Thank you, Ved. Also, hi over from the YouTube end is from what I can see. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to contribute, by no means feel obligated, but I mean, hey, uh, it'd be nice. Also, if we do end up meeting some milestones, I do have some incentives planned, so there is that. That's also linked on those threads that I posted. Birthday pack, thank you, thank you. It's been chill. It's been chill for the most part, but yeah. Um so yeah, like I said, we're going to be chilling today. We're going to be continuing a playthrough that I started back in February of a ROM hack of Banjo-Kazooie called Nostalgia 64. Basically, it's like you take Banjo and it's like you make worlds inspired off of other Nintendo 64 games. It's pretty nice. It was pretty sick when I played it, but yeah, we're going to be continuing with that. Where's my controller? Okay, there it is. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to say. It's like I don't really have big birthday plans either. It's like I'm going out to dinner tonight with my family, and then I'm going out to dinner tomorrow with my friends. And then from there it's just relaxing until I have to clock in on Monday. So life goes on, I guess. But like I said, here's to 30 as we can celebrate a bit before they drag me to the retirement home. um where is it? We're gonna be playing on the recompile because I mean that's the easiest and best way to play banjo at this point. But like, yeah. Let's see here. Oh right, audio. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear the game. Hopefully. Okay. But yeah, we're going to continue where we left off. And is my controller even plugged in? Hang on a second. My controller was in fact not plugged in. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64. Recompiled, if anything. Oh, it really just puts us back to the start. That's fine. Get in or get out. Well, we're definitely getting in. That's kind of the whole point. But yeah, the whole Banjo modding scene is basically dominated by one person, which is honestly perfectly fine because he does good work. I really have to check out more of his stuff. So yeah, you have worlds based on different Nintendo 64 titles. You have Yoshi's Story, which is basically a tutorial. And then you have Mario 64, which if anything, Mario 64 houses 3 different worlds on its own. So, unfortunately, we do need 500 notes in order to advance to the next section of the hub. Which one of these didn't I do? I think I did Bob-omb Battlefield already. I definitely did Whomp's Fortress. Let's do Jolly Roger. Pretty sure I haven't done Jolly Roger yet. And of course, we have all the aquatic sea life that's trying to kill us. Oh yeah, we do have ads incoming, by the way, but I am multi-streaming this. So if you want to check it out on YouTube, feel free. Why was that so hard to do? Hang on a second. I also gotta say, the remixes of these themes, whoever did them did a very good job, I gotta say. And of course, the cannon sealed off. But yeah, this is our obligatory water level, I guess. I mean, to be fair, this is also like one of the obligatory water levels in Mario 64, which, to be fair, Jolly Roger is like the least offensive water level in Mario 64, because outside of Jolly Roger Bay, which is honestly not that bad, or Jolly Roger Lagoon, I get them mixed up. Honestly. But yeah, this isn't that bad. You have Dire Docks, which is just this level, but not as good. And then you have Wet Dry World, which is the worst level in Mario 64, and I will die on that. Okay, so how am I supposed to get on there? Also, there's a Jinjo in there too. I mean, I guess I can just do that. Thankfully, the Jinjo remains unharmed, despite being inside a literal box of TNT. Those little buggers are tougher than they look. What the? Dang, really crawled out of the ocean just to get me. Oh yeah, he also likes to put fake jiggies in his game. I couldn't tell you why. You can tell it's fake because it doesn't like spin around and stuff. That's a lot of freaking TNT. Thankfully, I have a lot of freaking eggs. And I would rather use my eggs than waste my precious invincibility feathers. I don't have a lot of them to spare. I have a lot less than 83 eggs. Will they reach that far? No, they won't. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm surprised they don't fall off the edge, but I guess that'd be too easy, huh? Alright, Alright, one more ought to do it. Okay, alright, now we have this switch with the jiggy on it. That is not where I was expecting that to go. I was expecting to have to cross the freaking TNT stuff. Wow. Ow. Great, all that flapping for nothing. Oh, relax, Kazooie. We'll get it on the second try. I misjudged how far that would be. Also, I think that's very clever how he hides the jump pad below the switch. So it's revealed. So your path is revealed right when you, see, first try. Also, if the game audio too overpowering, or it's like my voice is overpowering the game audio, please let me know. I would like the best possible experience, as always. Plus, I mean, audio stuff is like the bane of my existence, I swear. Okay, well that's our first Jiggy down. We just have 9 more to go. But I mean, we can always start on the ship. Might as well. That's like the cornerstone of this level anyway. Oh, hello, Croctus. I'm honestly shocked that you're here. I don't want to spring jump just yet. We have a lot of Mumbo tokens. I can't even remember the last time we encountered Mumbo. Did he have a transformation on the Bomberman level? I genuinely don't remember. Anyway. Yummy. Croctus liked that. Okay, well that's really weird. That's a really weird spot. And there's a flight pad there too. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. Let's go below deck first. Oh, never mind. There's just a Jinjo down here. Fair enough. I also have to stress that I don't know what I'm doing in this ROM hack. I've played Banjo more times in years I have been alive, but this ROM hack completely new to me. So if I see more flummox than usual, there's a reason for that, because I'm new to this. Of course, there's a Jiggy on the... Well, I can't say of course, it's like, I guess it would make sense for a Jiggy to be on the mast, or whatever this part of the ship is called. I don't know my boat terms. I am a sailor, I am very much not. Oh. Can we bust in here? Apparently not. Is there anything over there? No. I'm just trying to see if the draw distance is working against me or not. Alright, well, into the depth we go. Unagi, no! They got him. They got Unagi. There's a lot of stuff down here. Unfortunately, Banjo is not really as good at breathing underwater as the plumber is. If anything, I feel like Mario can hold his breath for more. So, we're gonna have to play that out later. Let's go to the hidden cavern first. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Why? Why are you here? How exactly am I supposed to deal with him? Never mind, there's a flight pad right here. Do you see how he almost hit me when I'm just now taking off? Hate those snowmen, but he's dead. I got a Jiggy for my troubles. Also, there's a random Nintendo coin here. I honestly thought that would do something. Early game pack stream, yeah, it is. Hi, Pineapple. But yeah, I took the day off because why not? It's my day. I think I deserve at least that much. But yeah, I'm on early. We're chilling. Hope your day's been going all right. Better be a Jiggy in here. I'd like to assume there will be. Awesome. And there's so many TNT, so many boom boxes. Like seriously, not the fun kind of boom boxes. Like they're everywhere. Thankfully, they don't really seem intent on attacking, just standing there menacingly. Not so much standing, they're just sitting. We're gonna bust them all open. We might as well use these eggs. It's another Jinjo. Speed shoes. I wonder what we need those for. I'm actually kind of curious as to what we would need the speed shoes for. Maybe that'll become clearer in time. What they're there. All right, let's Wait. Why is this here? Okay, I have no idea why that shock pad is there. I guess I need to fly in order to reach that. Sure. Wait, where does this go? Oh, hi. Sure, why not? Well, that just happened. Alright, let's check out that other chasm, why don't we? There wasn't one on this side, was there? No. Okay. Wait, this one's blocked off. I was cheated. I was cheated and lied to. So is that all there is to do in here? Oh yeah, Banjo can't run on water with the speed shoes in Kazooie. I guess that's just a Tooie thing, which is really weird. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, it's a chump down here. But yeah, they got bottles got old Unagi. A shame. It's also a shame that there's so much stuff down here when I can't breathe underwater that long. And the trip back to the surface is a lengthy one. Wait, there's more notes over there. Hang on. What's all this? Oh, right. The star/Jiggy on this floating platform up here. Okay, really? I got plenty of eggs for everyone, man. Oh, a honeycomb piece. Don't mind if I do. Actually, since I can fly, is there anything up in the crow's nest? There has to be. Yep. There's always something in the crow's nest. Lovely. Alright, I know there was a Jiggy over by the spawn. No, not a Jiggy, there was Croctus over here. I don't know why this is here, but it is. We might as well feed him. Alright, well, this is gonna be awkward. Got him. Oh, that's why that's there, because there's another one in there. I subscribe. Thank you, Clifford Longhead. I appreciate that. And hello. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I am so glad I got that multi-chat thing installed, so that makes my job a whole lot easier, because normally I would have to have two windows open, both on my Twitch and my YouTube. But yeah, you're just... Well, I won't say you're just in time, but you haven't missed much. We just started doing this. Happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, fresh air. That totally doesn't look like a trap or anything. I mean, it can't be a trap, because you went into the ship in Mario 64 anyway. Yeah, let's just go inside. Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. I've achieved Unk status. So there's that. And all I have to show for it is a headache. But we're making the best of it. You know what? Just hit me. It's fine. I don't know how I was supposed to dodge that. Wait, I want these. I believe you're playing this on the Banjo recomp. You would be absolutely correct. I feel it's not the only way to play Banjo. Like, you can play Banjo any way you want. It's just definitely the most convenient, especially if you're using a recomp. Especially if you're using mods for it. Okay, this might be trickier than I thought. And I only have so many more golden feathers. Nailed it. Mother, I have to stand on this like just right. Okay, never mind. I can't stand on that. Wait, what am I... Oh. Is this part 1? Technically, no. It's part 2. I originally started the ROM hack back in February. I know, very, very long time ago, but, I figured now is the perfect time to complete it. I've just been playing and doing other things. But, thankfully, that is also archived on my channel if you want to check that out. Okay, I heard a Jinjo in here. So, like, oh. Duh. Always look behind you, gamers. Every time. I plan on going longer than I normally do, so like the plan is to give you guys 4 hours. You have 4 hours of my antics. We will most likely beat this. I'd hope. If we do end up beating it, I mean, I don't know, we can just do something else. We'll just see where the day takes us. Because 4 hours it'll be 6 my time, and I have a dinner reservation at 7:30. So yeah. But yeah, if you do want to see when I started Nostalgia 64, just go to my channel. You see my name in the credits? I'm in the UK. No, I am in the US. It is currently 2:30 my time. PM. I'm in the States. I'm a Yank. And no, I don't believe I saw your name in the credits, but then again, I didn't really look. I will look now that you mentioned it though. Sentinel, yeah, I'm on Central Time. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Jesus Christ, Proctus. You're killing me here. I also don't know where those last notes are. Then again, I don't know where else to look. I feel like the only other place I can look is down. Bob-omb Battlefield? I already did Bob-omb Battlefield. Unless you mean I have to go from there to here. Because I think all 3 of the Mario 64 levels are self-contained as far as like collectibles. How many notes do I have? 95. I'm missing 5 of them. Because yeah, I think I full cleared Bob-omb Battlefield. Let me look. Oh, I missed 1 Jiggy. I kind of couldn't figure out where it was. Do you have saved Jinjo and notes on? Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I know you can say if it ruins like the true experience, but honestly, I just find the whole note score thing an annoyance at this point. Like, I don't mind doing it old school. It's what I always do when I replay this game, like the base game. But if given the choice, I would rather my notes not disappear when I die or leave. I genuinely don't know what those last 5 notes are. There's not exactly a whole lot of level left to look in. Try the wormhole? Oh. You know what? That is a good point. Dang it. I could check Unagi's old resting place. Not his current resting place, but let's do Croctus first. Let's just feed him all his eggs. Okay, I see why this platform is here now. This is going to be a tough shot to make. Assuming I can even line the shot up to begin with. There we go. And of course it spawns on him too, so I gotta... Hang on, we're gonna... Wait. There's a first-person aim mod. I feel like even with the first-person aiming, it'd be weird. It's just... I don't know, it's like, don't get me wrong, that sounds amazing. It's just like... muscle memory, you know? It's just something I don't expect to have in this game. So it's like, if I did use it or install it, I'd probably forget about it. I won't even lie. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the first person aiming from Tui. There was no notes here, just a golden feather. To be fair, I didn't need that. Okay, I'm about to drown. Please tell me I make it. Okay, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's like, where are the last 5 notes? Because I don't really want to leave without them. They have to be underwater, or at least I'm assuming they were going to be underwater. Those are just feathers. I got all the notes down there. And 64. I don't quite know what you mean by that. Oh, jeez. I was like, wait, am I not on the surface? Let me check the sides of the ship. See if there's like a secret passage. Actually, wait, what else am I missing? I'm also missing a hollow honeycomb piece and a Jiggy. I mean, I don't particularly care about the hollow honeycomb pieces, but it's like, I'm so confused because it's like, there's not much left of this level to look. Okay, it was worth a shot. Inside the ship. Maybe there's something I missed in here? Hang on, I have one last idea. Whoops, so much for that. Alright, I'm gonna give the level like one last good scrub through, and if I truly cannot find it, oh well. I mainly just want all the notes so I can move on to the next hub. Even though there's levels in the other hub that I haven't done. I don't think I did this, I don't think I ever did the GoldenEye level, which is funny. Then again, I don't look back on GoldenEye that fondly. I'm more of a Perfect Dark guy, which is also, I guess that's a good way to shill my next YouTube video. Guess what the topic's gonna be. How about Diddy Kong Racing? I definitely did do the Diddy Kong Racing level. I'm trying to think of Mario 64 equivalents I've missed, right? Like, because the thing is, like, again, Jolly Roger Lagoon, or Jolly Roger... Is it Lagoon or Bay? It's Bay. Lagoon is Tui. Forgive me. Banjo Brain and whatnot. Yeah, it's like this level isn't that big, even in Mario 64. So it's like there's not much else I can look at. There's a spring pad somewhere. Yeah, I haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do with it. I can't really even reach anywhere with it. And there's also these speed shoes here that I'm also not really clued in as to what they're supposed to be for. Yeah, I got nothing. I truly and utterly got nothing. Yeah, I went in that other hole already. And that other thing was... Yeah, I went in here. That's where the blue Jinjo was. And then this other hole is where that one Croctus was. And it's blocked off beyond that. And I can't fly any higher in here. So it's like, yeah, I got nothing. I genuinely got nothing. Feels like I've looked through this entire level from top to bottom several times. It's on Tetra's ship. Oh, that's Tetra's ship from Wind Waker? Really? I didn't even notice that. Then again, I never finished Wind Waker. I can't say I'm much of a Zelda guy. I won't even lie. Where else on the ship could it be? Well, I guess we'll find out. As soon as the camera wants to work with me here. Because I tried busting this door down unless I have to specifically use eggs or something. Yeah, no dice. And then the only thing that was down here was a Jinjo. I mean, there is this spring pad, but again, I don't know what the purpose of that's supposed to be. You just fly through that. And all that's left is the mast. What exactly am I missing here? And there was a Jiggy on top of the crow's nest, but I already grabbed that. Wait, hang on. Yeah, no, neither of those look breakable. I don't even know how I'd bust my way. You know what? I don't really have any other options. You know what? It was worth a shot. Is there anything under the ship, maybe? Not that I'm seeing. At this point, I just feel stupid. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. There's clearly something I'm missing. I just could not tell you what it is for the life of me. I really can't. Because I've played both Mario 64 and Banjo extensively. Like, I can't think of anything else. I'll grab this Mumbo token though, because I can. I'm kind of stacked on these. Yeah, like I got all those and I got that Jiggy. And there's nothing else that I'm seeing from a bird's eye view. nothing else on this crow's nest. And I can't fly any higher, so yeah, I'm completely at a loss. I got nothing. I truly got nothing. Those are just feathers. Can I... Why did that never occur to me? There's nothing in here. Oh. I see. And I have 45 seconds to get there. Well, I mean, that takes care of the last Jiggy, but that doesn't explain what the rest of the notes are. I'm not that familiar with Mario 64 to have any more ideas. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. But let's go claim our last Jiggy at the very least. I was about to say, am I stupid? Bottles was here. Oh boy. Alright, well we got all the Jiggies at least. How about the note at the beginning of the level high up? What note at the beginning of the level high up? You mean where that practice was? I don't recall seeing anything else up there. I can take another look. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to ground pound that blocked off cannon spot though. I really don't. Like, was there anything else up here? Yeah, it's like I can't go any higher than this. I'm giving it like 5 more minutes. It's like there's one more idea that I have, and it's not necessarily a smart one. Yeah, very, very dumb idea. But you talked to 64 3 times in the hub. I don't recall that I have. But yeah, I think we've done enough of Jolly Roger Bay for now. I gave it my best shot. Let it not be said that I did not try. We can leave. Alright, back in the pipe. I guess the next hub will simply have to wait. Your note score is higher than before. Splendid. Alright, sure, why don't we talk to him, why not? This is known as 64 Square. Here you can find Super Mario 64 and Yoshi's Story. Jump in front of the cartridges. Yeah, know that. By collecting notes, you will be able to access more of this land. Do you see that Jiggy podium? Collect 64 Jiggies and you'll be able to access the mighty power source. What happens if we shut it off? You must not, or this world will be thrown into eternal darkness. At least that way I won't have to see your ugly mug. Jeez, Kazooie. Good luck. Alright, well... let's head to the CPU. Because we couldn't get the 500 notes we needed in there. Wherever those 5 notes will be will remain a mystery for the rest of time. How about the second hub? Yeah, we just came here. So yeah, I did Diddy Kong Racing. Do either you chumps have Peach's number? I wish. See, I did Bomberman 64, I did Diddy Kong Racing, I have not done GoldenEye yet. This may be hard to believe, but this corruption is the work of your closest ally, Bottles. Gasp. Finally, an excuse to kick his dirt-covered behind. Oh joy. This is the Ultra Ocean. Here you can find GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, and Bomberman 64. Remember to explore outside of the cartridges. Secrets lurk everywhere. Good luck. Outside the cartridges. Huh. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Alright. Let's head into 007. That's cute. I appreciate that. 00 agents Banjo and Kazooie. Resync communications disk, intercept Jiggy, rescue Jinjo, find Agent 01 file, bribe discouraged guards, prevent turret completion, bungee jump, contact double agent, find old rare game, and minimize casualties. That's cute. I appreciate all that. They did not have to go through all that effort, but I'll take it. But yeah, here we are on the GoldenEye level, I guess. Like I said, I prefer Perfect Dark personally, but I mean everyone's gonna suck off GoldenEye for the rest of the time. It's not to say it doesn't deserve it. It's just its time has passed. Its time is far since passed. Also, it looks like we can die here. I don't want to drop off. Agent 09. By 9. By God. I also like how all the grublins have been like redesigned to fit the aesthetic. Okay, but what if I just... Also, I just got a donation. Hang on a second, it's not showing up. Sorry I can't stop by and stream, real busy working, but I hope you have a fantastic day and a great birthday. Jesus, thank you so much, Andrew. If you ever see this, like, I appreciate you so freaking much, dude. And I wish nothing but the best for you. Like, that's already 20% of my goal met. That's 20%. God. You know what? You can't blame a bear for trying. You can't blame him for trying. Something tells me I have to smash those buttons, though. If you jump off here, you respawn back to the entry. That's very merciful. I appreciate that. We'll come back to that, Jinjo. You can't leave a POW behind. Or I guess it's more of a POV. Oh. You did it. Get into it. I miss old 90s marketing sometimes, like straight up. We lost something with all of that. Okay, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say all the Jinjos are trapped in the watchtowers, which is a bit of, well, at least I know where they are, but that doesn't make getting them any easier. Let's just travel alongside the gate real quick. That little spark over there concerns me. And of course, there's the fake Jiggy. Were there any notes on this side of the fence? I don't think so. So much explosive. For what? Let's just break all these real quick. Another Mumbo token. to spend these at some point. Why did I just hear that? I really wish I could just ground pound these, but it is what it is. How did you get in here? What about resyncing the communication disc? It's located at the starting area, next to the watchtower. You can use the beak bomb on the red buttons to resync the coordinates. I didn't see a flight pad there, glitch face. You'll have to power it up first with the old generator at the base of the watchtower. It should start up for a bit if you hit it. Hit things. Got it. That's all I need to know. But before we do all that, let's see what we can find here first. I'm not gonna lie, I do not have the experience with GoldenEye to know like the references or like the similarities. No bears or birds. That sign can't stop me because at least one of us can't read. Oh, there was just some jiggy in there, sure. I mean, I'll take it, why not? Honestly, honest question to anyone watching, if who do you think reads worse, Banjo or Kazooie? My vote's on Banjo. Kazooie has to be articulate when she's mouthing off to everything and everyone. It only makes sense. Oh, right, I walked past all this. Is there another boombox in those battlements? There is. Real nice job watching your post, man. Now die. Man, if anything, I'm running out of eggs. And that was all for a single note, too. Wait. Why didn't I grab that? Agent 3, Armor. Alright, there were notes along this wall too, jeez. To be honest, I can already access the next hub, but it's like, as long as I'm here, I might as well, like, give it a thorough run-through. Plus, it's more notes I can have for the next note door I have to get past. Because I'm assuming there is another note door I have to get past. Let's see, let's grab these real quick. Another Jinjo trapped in here. Alright, you know what? Let's go back to the start. I need to resync those communication dishes. Or whatever. Oh, duh, I didn't even... Duh. Oh, this is gonna be close. Nailed it. Alright, let's start sinking some dishes. No pun intended, I swear. Okay, that's one. Two. Oh god. Nice. You know, I was really hoping that would open up that watchtower with the Jinjos. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, I was trying to grab it while flying, but I mean, I like the jingle, so I will do the jingle. Alright, moving right along. Wait, did you guys respawn? I don't think I killed you. I'm gonna assume I spared you. I will continue to spare you because I don't want to waste the eggs. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, right, you had to, like, hack this or something. Door security system. It's worth a shot. Insert Jiggy. Use your Jiggies to unlock this door. Must I? I earned those Jiggies. I guess I had to spend them on something, because I don't have to unlock any portraits. Anything else in here? Just want to be thorough. Alright, well, I spent one of my hard-earned Jiggies just to open that door, but I guess it was worth it, I think. Well, off to the dam. There's another Jinjo trapped in that watchtower. You don't look too harmful. I'm not sure about bottles of plants. This doesn't seem right. Guess he's having a second. Guess he's having a change of heart. I don't wanna hit him. I'm scared that I might kill him. They said the mission briefing did say something about bribing the guards. But to bribe them with what? Oh. Well, that's all that mystery. I'm gonna need a lot more eggs. I need a lot more eggs. Ah, yes. The famous dam drop. We'll get to that. Maybe I'll end things off with that. Oh, jeez. Here. Cool, a Nintendo 64. Now it's your turn to help us, Soldier Boy. Don't tell anyone, but I freed a Jinjo from Cell 3. It should be hiding somewhere in the lake. Oh, well, thank you for the information. It's just a gold feather. I don't need that. Yet. Alright, we need to find the rest of those N64s. We need more bribes. There's another Jinjo. Also, that lake is huge. You can see the bottom. Don't ask me why it didn't occur to me to shoot eggs at those gates, like Clanker's Cavern. Oh, hello. Who are these discouraged guards we need to bribe? Some of the soldiers are starting to question Bottles' motives. We might be able to persuade them to cooperate with us. And how do we do that, Bitbrain? Maybe give them a gift. I'm not gonna lie, Bitbrain is kind of clever. This is why we love Kazooie. She just has the most clever insults. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go swimming and all that. Well, first, I think we need to swim in here. Never mind, it's just a Mumbo token. He said, not knowing how many of those he could possibly need. And how many could I possibly need? I already have, like, what, close to 30 of them? Okay, this is a freaking ginormous lake. Let's just get to the... Let's just get to this little compound first. We'll do the rest later. Don't mind me. Just passing through. I don't know why I thought that Gatling gun was actually going to shoot at me. I'd be impressed if it did, to be honest. Get in or get out. Exactly. Wait, why is there a spring? Oh, right, there's a freaking... Well, actually, wait, no, I don't. I still question why there's a spring jump here. Oh, cool. We took out the turret. For our fellow agents, or for England, whichever one works. Okay, I actually can't see what I'm swimming down towards. Oh man. Since we do have this recomp, I wonder if anyone's made a mod that gave you the fast swim from Tooie. If you don't know what the fast swim is, there's only 2 ways you can swim in Banjo-Kazooie. You can do a big flap with Kazooie, or like a little doggy paddle with Banjo. Tooie gives you an ability, well not gives you have to earn it for some stupid reason. Anyway, Tooie gives you the ability to combine the two so that you can not only swim faster, but I don't know, to me it also controls better. Combine the speed with the precision. How am I supposed to find the Jinjo in this lake, man? This lake is huge. It's also infested. Actually, hang on, that looks like a passageway. Let's just come up for air real quick. Wait, hold up. There you are, you little freak. Alright, I think the other ones are in the watchtowers that I missed. Hopefully that's the only thing I have left to do in this lake. I'm hoping, because this is a lot of water to cover. I mean, I don't see anything else, but I guess we'll find out later. For now, let's just dock up. My fur's wet. My fur / feathers. We also have another N64 to deliver. I was honestly thinking there might be one at the bottom of the lake, but like that wouldn't make sense. It would cry out. I mean, it doesn't have to make sense because I mean, you have to realize what game we're playing, but still. Alright. We're making decent progress though. But I have to admit, this GoldenEye level is huge. If anything, I'm impressed about this from a technical feat. Oh, notes. Okay, I guess you don't want this Nintendo 64. Sure. Maybe that other god will want it. I don't really care who wants it, just someone has to take it. I refuse to do the damn jump until it's the last thing we have to do on this level. I refuse. We're gonna cap it off with that jump, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Whoa, Nintendo 64. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have any clues for us, my friend? I'm pretty sure I saw an extra honeycomb near the starting area. Man, that's a DK64 Nintendo 64 too. That's a collector's item. I don't know if y'all want to know my opinions on DK64 anyway. If anything, I want that N64 just to say that I have it. Alright, let's Pack birthday stream. Yes, sir. Hi, Alice. I hope you're having a good day. I'm in the home. I'm in the home with all the rest of y'all. What's this about intercepting a Jiggy? The last Jiggy got delivered in that truck alongside some supplies. The guards have unloaded some of the boxes, but the Jiggy shouldn't be far. Was there a Jiggy here that I missed? Something to listen to the last 30 minutes of my work shift. Well, I'm glad I could help in some way. I took the day off because I feel like that's more than justified. Actually, wait, I see that box that's sticking out. Let's, Huh, I really thought I'd have to do something with that. You just gotta notice oddities like that. I'm surprised it doesn't do anything. There's still a lot in this level that I'm missing too. Like this Jinjo over here. Alright, we have one more comrade to free. But yeah, I still can't believe he did that. Like, we already met 20% of our goal, which means we met our first milestone, which means I have to play Bubsy. To be fair, though, it is Bubsy Less Bad Edition, and if you think I'm making that up, I'm not. There is actually a ROM hack of the original Bubsy called Bubsy Less Bad Edition. There's gonna be a lot of Bubsy streams this month. Then again, his new game is dropping Memorial Weekend, and I'm actually kind of tapped in for that, so here we are. And I guess that's a perfect time to show that I am doing a donation drive for the duration of the month, so if you are feeling generous, I won't say no. I appreciate it. I appreciate anything that is given. Okay, how are we looking? We have 3/4 of the notes, we're missing 4 Jiggies, and no hollow honeycomb pieces. Although he did say there was a hollow honeycomb near the starting area, I couldn't hazard a guess as to where it is. I really couldn't. Although, I have like this faintest inkling that it will require me to be airborne. Oh god, camera, please. So, well, okay, I had to check. Yeah, let's take to the skies again. I was about to say, can we, like, not do it again since we got the Jiggy? That wouldn't make much sense. You just barely have enough time to make it to this, though. Yeah, let's take a look around. The grunt did say it was somewhere in this. Wait a second. Aha. It's like it just clicked for me. It's like, wait, why is this chasm here if you can fly? Alright, well, that mystery's solved. Now we just have to figure out everything else. That might be less complicated. I don't know why I thought there was something on top of there. Okay, I'm trying to recall, like, the mission debriefs. And that red crate is not going to stop bothering me. Like, there has to be something you can do with that. It wouldn't be sticking out like that if there wasn't. I'll be back for you. You can't fool me. My intuition's too good for that. Either that or I'm just insanely stupid and stubborn. Or both. It's most likely both. We'll come back to that. I'm really trying to think where the rest of the stuff is, though. It's like there's so much stuff we're missing, and yet we've seen everything in the level. At least I think. Okay, you know what? I know the stipulations that I set, but I'm kind of out of ideas. So you know what? We will jump the dam. I was hoping to save that for last, but oh well. It is kind of the highlight of the game for this level. Anyway. Ow. I guess that's why those invincibility feathers were there. And there's Mr. Bond. He did not stick the landing. Wait, how do I... I was wondering why those golden feathers were there, and now I know why. I had just barely enough health to survive. Oh, hi, Lago. I beg your pardon. I forgot to knock. So there was just a whole bunch of level I was missing. Feather. Nope. Respect our scientists. Can only promise to try. Oh good, health. Need that. Another Mumbo token. I have 31 of these things. Jesus. Oh, hi, Clover. Oh, that's right. Respect our scientists, duh. Sorry, Colonel, you're in the wrong game. I appreciate that, though. Yeah, that did not occur to me. That really did not occur to me until I messed up with it. I think we've seen enough of Golden Knight. That was completely on me. It's like, what does that sign exactly mean? Okay, well, to be fair, we do have enough notes to access the next hub. So let's go do that. He also said we need, what, 64 Jiggies to reach the power source? How are we doing on that? Extra Jiggies. Extra ones. I wonder where we find those. Alright, well, now that we have over 500 notes, we can access our next hub. Where does this take us? It's all dreary in here. I don't like it. So we have Pokemon Snap, Conquer. What do you got for us? Welcome to Expansion City. Pokemon Snap, DK64, and Conquer's Bad Fur Day can be found here. Oh joy. You will need to enable the expansion pack to access DK64. Hurry, heroes. Collect as many jiggies as you can to open the door to the power source. Who knows what will happen if Bottles isn't stopped. Not particularly worried, to be honest, but it will get us out of here. I mean, hey. Alright, so we have Pokemon Snap, DK64, and Conker's Bad Fur Day. We're sort of reaching the less than notable parts of 64's library. It's funny I say that as a Rare fanboy, but it's like, I'm not a big fan of DK64 personally. I respect it. I can't say I enjoy playing it, at least not without some modifications. Wait, how many notes do you need to get that? 600. Hey, we're close to that. Oh. You know what? Nintendo 64 was... Nobody cares. Hey, I care. But you know what? Let's start off with Conker. Why not? Yeah, Conker is better with its novelty, if anything. Like, I don't think it's a bad game by any means. The humor is hit or miss with people, but it's like, you know, it's there. I'm glad that Conker exists. But if you do want to play a 3D platformer made by Rare, you're already playing the superior one. Like, honestly. Like, there is no world where I will ever tell people to play Conker over Banjo, ever. It just plays infinitely better, and I think that is partially by design. But as far as, like, true mascot platformers go, I mean, there really aren't any other like Conker. If anything, Conker kind of feels like a parody of a mascot platformer when you think about it. Because he doesn't control like your typical mascot, and he's about as far removed personality-wise as your typical mascot hero too. Like, he's crass, he's selfish, he doesn't really care about the people he's helping. Half the time he doesn't even want to help them. Which, to be fair, I get it. Some of the people in Conker's worlds are kind of dicks, but yeah. Really, just like that? I mean, sure, I'll take it. Is there a point to that spring pad? Because I don't want to mess with those bees. Even if they're not smoking cigars, bees still hurt. So I'm guessing Conker is just going to be Windy and Co. Unless it transitions to other levels. But I mean, to be fair, this is like the level that most people associate Conker with. It's also weird not having those worms pop out to tear you a new one. Very weird. Here's our nice little windmill. God, we are high up. This is the kind of height where Conker would just die if he fell. Banjo might live, barely, but Conker would bite it, without question. If anything, Conker bites it if he falls from farther than like 2 feet. I was about to say, is there a point to me doing that? There was a point. This Jiggy. I mean, we can go to the poo section. You know what? Let's go to the poo section. If you're asking yourself, why are you calling it that? Don't worry. It makes sense. It makes sense in context. You could say it makes sense in context sensitive. There was a joke in there somewhere, I swear. Alright, this section. Put the dirty water in that mouse that you blow up. Oh yeah, and the sunflower with big tits. Unfortunately, she is nowhere to be found here. unfortunately. All we have is a bird and a Banjo. He could have at least given the tree some big tits. Maybe. I'm joking. Sort of. Yeah, they're, like, as far as the platformers go, Conker's is okay, but it's like, there really isn't another game like it. And that kind of sucks. Because Conker's always gotten the short end of the stick, and we'll be remiss if we ever get another attempt at one again. And we have the small big butts here. Little butts? I don't know. I know that the big ones are legitimately called big butts. And if you're wondering why I'm... Oh, there it is. I was about to say, there was a secret wall with like a... Yeah, there was it's a secret wall in Conker that gives you a squirrel tail, which is basically your extra lives. That one, however, I think gives you like 10 lives, I think. Nice little backup. Because I'm not gonna lie, some parts of Conker you will be running through those lives quick. Alright, let's go in the barn. You cannot go in the barn from that way. Listen, I know the context is that the bees in Conker are pacifists, but I'm not wanting to test that luck. I don't want to test that out. There's gotta be more I can do in here. Maybe. We'll come back to this. We'll come back here. Yes, old Dung Beetle HQ. Can't get inside, though. Where am I supposed to... I see. Ooh. It's not a ball of poo, but I'll take it all the same. As soon as I remember I needed the talent drop to get it. Better. Oh. Not if it's too steep for the talent drop, too. I mean, I still got it. Doesn't matter to me. Alright, let's climb this tower of poo. Actually... Oh, jeez, that scared me. That actually kind of gave me a little bit of a fright. Only a little bit, though. I guess I probably should have seen it coming. Stupid cluckers. But hey, it's gotten me perfectly paranoid climbing the rest of this tower now. I see. This spark makes me curious. I feel like there's gotta be some reason for that. I'm surprised I missed. Also, why do I feel like you need some speed shoes here? I can't shake that feeling. We'll come back to this. Oh, because you do need some speed shoes for it. Duh. It's like, there's no way I'm making this on foot. Alright, well, we at least cleared out all the birds, so we should have no trouble getting up there. Let's do it. And of course, it's still cutscene locked too. Because of course it does. I'm pretty sure all the birds are dead. They should be. Perfect. Oh dang, he got the Great Mighty Pooh too. You hate to see it. And in case you're not familiar with Conker, yes, there is a boss fight in this game that is literally called the Great Mighty Pooh. He even sings to you in opera. He's actually quite talented, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't recreate it. I'm not going to recreate it, just look it up, trust me. Okay, well I guess I have to fly to get that Jiggy he's holding. Speaking of Jiggies. Dang, you didn't have to break the glass, man. It's sensitive to Jiggies. You don't say. Cool. Oh, so that's how you open the barn. Context sensitive. Let's just get all the notes first, and then we'll claim our prize. Wait, do we even need to fly? What's the point of that flight switch? I'm confused. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm not overthinking it. Maybe I am. I don't know. Let's just claim what's ours. And we only got 5 of the Jiggies here, too. Weird. I like how there's a copy of Bad Fur Day on his head. That game will cost you, by the way. It's like, Bad Fur Day is not a cheap game. The only reason I own a copy of it is because a friend of mine was willing to sell it to me for a discount. It was, funnily enough, it was her birthday yesterday, which makes it easy for me to remember. Yeah, I'm curious why there's flight pads here, unless... I see. Alright, well, I think we're done with Pooh Land. So let's get out of here. This smell would probably drive most men insane. Gulp. Gulp indeed. Alright, we opened the door to the barn, so... I like how as soon as I grab that health, I fall. Classic. Alright, well, let's head back to the barn then. Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day can best be described as it is a series of unfortunate events, hence the Bad Fur Day. How it all manages to happen in the span of a day is both impressive and terrifying. Oh, well, This isn't Conker's Bad Fur Day. If anything, this is Conker's Pocket Tales. And if you're not familiar with Conker's Pocket Tales, the long short of it is that this is basically Conker pre-Bad Fur Day. Because Conker's whole story was that he was basically going to be another happy-go-lucky, friendly mascot platformer. Unfortunately, the public did not take too kindly to that because, you know, Rare already had a fuzzy mascot platforming mascot, the one we're currently playing as. So yeah, Conker was gonna go on like funny, happy-go-lucky adventures with his not scantily clad girlfriend Barry, and he would be facing his nemesis, the evil Acorn. I played Conker's Pocket Tales just as an experiment. It's not good, or at least I wouldn't call it good, but it's there. It's basically the only pre-Bad Fur Day rendition of Conker there is. Okay, so how do I get to that other part? So if you did ever want to experience what Conker is like before the booze and whatnot, you can try Conker's Pocket Tales. It's certainly an option. It's on the Game Boy Color. Hello, Mr. Jingo. Okay, well, where was the exit? Oh. That was cute, though. I appreciate that. There's also supposedly a demo of what Conker 64 was originally going to be somewhere. They say that one of the co-founders of Rare has it hidden and refuses to release it to the public, which I believe. Right up there with the freaking SNES port of Killer Instinct. Was it KI2? I think it was KI2, because the original KI was on the SNES. Oh, down we go. Oh, more Pocket Tales stuff. Hey, we got an extra honeycomb piece. Like I said, I haven't been making an effort on getting the hollow honeycomb pieces, but hey, I'll take them. I'll take them when they present themselves. Now we gotta climb up to this very, very perilous barn that's stupidly high up. I just had to make sure there wasn't like a shrapnel or a chump in there. No, it's just normal fish, thankfully. We almost have all the notes too. Not all the jiggies though. Still working on that. Although one of them is the Jinjos, so you just have to find Mr. Yellow. Can I like... Banjo? I'm begging. Just... Why is this not working? Okay, sure. Alright, let's climb even higher, because why not? Imagine if there was a platforming game where the main character was afraid of heights. That'd be funny. I don't know how it would work, but it would be funny. Please let the last note be at the very top. Because, like, holy crap, we are high up. We did it. Ow. And we got the extra life that we lost from killing the scientist in GoldenEye. They don't even die in one hit, like, they give you an extra chance. It's like, are you sure you want to go through with this? I saw Klungo and I achieved a bloodlust. I like how they make you fall in. Okay, there's one Jiggy I'm missing that's not related to the Jinjos. I just have no earthly clue where it could be. I don't even know where that last Jinjo could be. But let's try and find it. We might as well. Oh right, the water stuff. Kind of forgot about that. Okay, well, I don't know how it's supposed to destroy you. I can't exactly beat Barge underwater. And unfortunately, the Talon Torpedo is a 2-y maneuver. Yeah, I think he's just stuck there. Oh well. If there is a way to bust him up, I certainly don't know what it is. Alright, let's see here. Where else have I not really looked? I mean, I guess there's that spring pad by the bees. That leads to the vault, which leads to arguably the worst part of the Conquer, being war. The war section might be the blackest part of my ass, to be completely honest. Oh. Ow. I guess I just had to kill all the bees. It took me most of my feathers, bro. Oh, yellow Jinjo, yellow bees. Well, at least it gave me some of my feathers back. I didn't even know the bees died like that. Okay, we're only missing one more Jiggy. I just cannot imagine for the life of me where it is. I feel like it has to do with the freaking quarry boulder down there. Oh wow, it even shows you when people subscribe to your channel? I didn't know that, but thank you for subbing, Shani May. And I'm sorry if you wanted to stay anonymous, I guess, but I just noticed that. My small little lizard brain is like, ooh, ping. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I don't know who that last Jiggy is, but I did get all the notes, and I feel like that's way more important. If I ever do figure out where it is, maybe I'll come back. But we've had a nice little stint to conquer. Your note score is higher than before. Splendid. To be honest, I think we have enough notes to get past the next note door. And I kind of want to. What's over at Nintendo HQ? Actually, you know what? We'll save it. I kind of want to keep it in suspense for a bit. I gotta spend these Mumbo tokens on something, man. Like, seriously. Actually, I just considered something. If I turn on the expansion pack, is that going to affect any of the other worlds? Or is it just for DK64? I guess we'll find out. As soon as I don't mess this up. Maybe I'm... Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm very much missing something here. How does one turn the expansion pack on? I like how he tells me I have to do it, but he doesn't tell me how to do it. Actually, wait, hold on a second. This ROM hack is super expansive, man. Like, seriously. This is like a freaking marvel. Oh, just help. I don't need help. Yet. Actually, let me try to talk to him again. Maybe he'll tell me. Maybe he'll give me a hint or something. I just don't remember. Expansion Cities, Snap, DK64, and Congress Bad Product can be found here. You'll need to enable the expansion pack to access DK64. Yeah, he doesn't really tell me how to do that. Oh, well. It simply is what it is. Alright, well, let's go to Pokemon Snap. To be honest, I didn't grow up with Snap much. I don't think I even owned the game. I just remember playing it. I was more of a Stadium kid. Now, Stadium I put some hours into, but Snap, not so much. I heard that new Pokemon Snap was actually pretty good. I kind of wanted to play it one day, assuming I can find it at a decent price. It has to be relatively cheap. But anyway, here we are. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Hello, Professor Oak. Hello, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. Tell me, are you a bear or a bird? I'm both. What's it to you, Poindexter? There are photos hung up around here, but I suspect that some are forgeries. You'll need to go into the courses and find out which photos are real. If you can match one of the photos in first-person mode, you can use your Beak Buster move to break the ground and find a Jiggy. Sounds hard, but we'll try. Anything else? There are also 6 Pokeballs in the courses. They have the starters I'm supposed to be giving out later. Please bring those back here. Good luck. Oh, so I'm basically going on a giant scavenger hunt. Oh boy, this is not going to be good because I am as you say, a little stupid. Tunnel. Beach. So that's literally just a Butterfree. What am I supposed to do with that? Snorlax is also on the beach. Alright, well, I guess we'll give it our best shot. What are those things? Oh, the Dugtrio. That's a Staryu. I think we're committing some kind of nature crime with that, but oh well, I was asking for it. Please tell me that Electrode isn't gonna blow up on me. Oh, purple Teehees. I'm guessing they're supposed to be Gengars. Okay, well I can't even get in there. I would like to. But I guess we can't do that just yet. Go away, Gengar. You suck in general. Okay, well, where is my first destination supposed to be? Volcano. Ho-oh. I'm pretty sure... Did the original Snap only have the original 151? Actually, this isn't accurate to the source material. Oh. Hello, sir. Only 2 photos in each course are real. Right, anything else? Well, one of the Jiggy spots is near Lapras, and the other is near some birds. Only 2 of the photos are real then, huh? Well, first off, how do I get into the courses? Oh, hey, Cavern of Dreams. That's a very nice indie platform. You should totally check that out. Maybe that QR code is how you do that. But here's your official endorsement for Cavern of Dreams. It's a very nice N64 coded indie platformer. And there's Pokemon Red. Well, it's sort of what started it all for me. The first video game I ever played was Pokemon Blue. So, as you can probably tell from that, Pokemon holds a very near and dear place to my heart. There's a Flappy as well. Wow, these are gonna be really hard to figure out which ones are supposed to be real and fake. Okay, I'm guessing that's where our first course leads to. So many freaking pictures. I'm already getting confused. I already don't want to be here. Like, there's so many pictures. How am I supposed to tell the real ones and the fake ones? Wait, my head already hurts. It was hurting before I got on stream. This level's making it hurt now. I kinda wanna come back to it and worry about it later. Hey, the Cerulean badge. Oh, that's how we get to the beach. Okay, so Pokemon Snap is basically our Click-Clock Wood equivalent. We have to unlock the courses, which I guess makes sense, but still. So then wait, where does this go? 'Cause this doesn't look very Pokemon-like at all. Oh, I guess that's how we get to the volcano. You know what? I don't want to deal with Pokemon Snap right now. My head hurts too much. We'll do the scavenger hunt later. We got a couple more notes. It's fine. I don't feel like thinking too hard. I'm sorry. It's like you say two of the photos you're shown of each course are real, and then throw like 6 of them at me. It's like, oh, brother. Turok 2 was called Violence Killer, Turok New Generation in Japan. Turok 3 didn't even make it over. Honestly, as cool of a name as Violence Killer Turok New Generation is, I kind of glad we just went with Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. And Turok 3 was so underwhelming it didn't even make it to Japan. What the heck is this? To remove pieces that you have already used, press the down C button, but once the door is open, all the pieces are gone forever. Well, apparently we need 4 Jiggies for this. What this does, I couldn't hazard a guess. Oh. We enabled the expansion pack. I guess we just need to go to Nintendo HQ to do that. Actually, how many Jiggies do we have? Well, aside from the ones that we've spent... Let's see, 9, 17... Oh god, math. 25... 34... 40... 49... 57... None. Okay, so I think we have 57 Jiggies. We need 64, so that means we need 7 more Jiggies. Maybe we might have to go to Pokemon Snap, assuming we don't do a thorough sweep of DK64. But considering that I actually know DK64 to a higher degree, whether that's a good or bad thing I couldn't tell you, we'll see what happens. My question is, what level are they going to base it off of? I could just assume it's going to be Jungle Japes. But it's not always as safe of a bet as I'd like to think. Oh wait, what's over here? Never mind, nothing's over here. doing one. We're doing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of DK64, thank you, Alice, for the Prime. I appreciate that. It's like I was so locked in that scared the crap out of me. I don't get paid enough to do these mods anymore. Wait, you get paid? Ixnay on the LRC. Yeah, it's like, what? We're getting paid for this? What the? It just, oh my god. It was like it just sent me back to the center. I feel cheated and wronged. I should add that as a sound bit, the freaking oh banana. It's too funny not to. Alright, well, hopefully this time we actually get in the freaking level. If anything, now it's just making me more curious as to what awaits us. Okay, well, if we can't... Oh, it even says back on it. Duh. Okay, well, how do we get up? Oh. Sneaky. Figures that DK64 is making me do the most just to get into the level. Feels almost too fitting. I really want to know what those extra jiggies are that he's talking about. Like, there have to be some secrets that I'm missing. I'm sure there are. Oh, well, I guess it's just DK Island. That makes sense too. I also like how they recontextualized the beaver to be naughty. The funny thing is, the beaver in Banjo-Kazooie is also called Naughty. Oh, hi, Conga. Oh, I'm assuming you're supposed to be DK, maybe? Or someone? Yep, here we have oh, thank God, no ghost of Wrinkly Kong. I don't think we're getting into jungle japes from here, but it'd be really funny if we could. Hi, Tito. What are you doing here? Amazing, you found the first of the 2 secret golden eggs. What? Oh, well, I guess there's a freaking golden egg up there. I mean, now that I see it, I want it. I don't know what it's for, but... Uh-huh. I'm so confused right now, but there is platforming to be done, so I don't really have time to dwell on it. I gotta be faster than that, wow. Do I even need to bother with the vine? Yeah, hang on. Now that I know that it's here, I want that egg. I'm sorry. Just hate that a cutscene locks you. It doesn't even give you the full 20 seconds you're afforded. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, hang on. Let's just get the rest of these first. I'm getting that egg. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for, but it's there, and I want it. I'm trying to see if I can possibly skip a step. Or maybe I'm doing this in the completely wrong order. Oh, I jumped there. I swear I jumped there. Let's try that again. Third time's a charm. At least I think this is my third attempt. Okay, yeah, I can just use the speed to make those jumps instead. I was going about it the wrong way. It's an honest mistake. I just want you to make sure not to overshoot my jumps like that. This might be harder than I thought. No help. No small part due to the camera being my biggest hop. As it tends to do with 3D platformers. Okay, lock in. You got this. I got this. I made that. I totally made that jump. I refuse to believe that I didn't. Yeah, I got it. I am so sorry, but it's like, I don't know, it's my stupid lizard brain. It's just, again, I don't know what this is for. I don't even know if this is particularly useful, but it's just like, it's there, I found it, I jumped there. I swear to Christ, I jumped there. At least it doesn't take your lives. I can at least say that much. And it's like, I can't really take my time on account of the, the time limit. Okay, just relax. I swear I am jumping there. Like, is it my inputs being eaten? Am I just jumping at, like, the worst possible pixel? Okay, I will, like, try to take as much time as I can. Maybe I'm just rushing it. I just have to come to a complete and utter stop. Or I can... Okay, well, you know what? I got farther. That's something. I'm still going to get this freaking egg, though. Nothing to say about the added speed messing up your jumps. Flash trajectory. Camera, please. Wait, is the vine a trap? Is the vine a trap? Because there's no way I'm making it to that other platform without those speed shoes. I think the vine is a trap. There's not really any way for me to tell from over here, though. Hang on, my entire worldview of this just shattered. I This, you have to press the switch to be able to get up there. I know that much. I can assume that much. No, I swear I jumped. I jumped there just... This actor is trying to upset me. I'm getting this egg. It's the last thing I do. If I have to spend the next 2 hours attempting to get this egg, I will. Okay, if I jump too far into the... If I jump too far off, I'm just not... It's just not going. The input's just not happening. I have to land, like, dead center on the tree. Noted. So I have to jump and then press forward, is what I'm getting at. Because I'm trying to press on and then jump, not taking into account the added speed. Yeah, the vine's a trap. Oh wait, I made it. I did it. Well, hey, we got the secret golden egg. I've laid better. Apparently there's a second secret egg. You wouldn't happen to tell us where it is, would you, Cheeto? Just jump onto those palm trees to reach it. Real helpful, man. Real helpful. Oh well, I accomplished my goal. What this egg is supposed to do, I could not tell you. But I got it. That's what matters. Look out! Hey, there's K-Rool downstream. I wonder if we can go inside at some point. Oh, hey DK. Just chilling, having a good time. Hey buddies. Hi Harry. Give us a jiggy. Sorry Kazooie. Fresh out. I'm just taking a bath before I go play that DK Jr. arcade game I saw on K-Rool's Island. Ooh, go give that a try. I don't know if I want to. We can take a swim over to the ferry island. I think K-Rool's ship spilled oil in this water. Oh, lovely. So yeah, because the water is supposedly oily, even just swimming on the surface of it will drain your air. So we gotta be careful of that. I guess it'd be too easy. So yeah, unfortunately, we kind of lack tiny shrinking powers to get inside Ferrymouth Island. But it's still pretty to look at, I guess. Also, there's a flight pad here. Do we really have to fly to the top of K-Rool's Keep? I guess we do. And of course, it's a Jiggy in the King's Crown. Why wouldn't there be? I'll take it. We need a lot. We need 7 more of these things before we can unleash the power source. Not unleash, unlock the power source. I'll take these Mumbo tokens, because why not? I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these. We haven't seen Mumbo for a while anyway. Oh, fake thingy. So if we have to fly to the top of K-Rool's Keep, I wonder if we have to fly to the top of DK Island too. I'd imagine that we do. Hey, hollow honeycomb switch. right in DK's hair loop thing. You know what? It was worth a shot. It also makes sense that these things would be taking shelter in his ship. That part just makes too much sense. And I forgot how big K. Rool's thing is. And then there's little K. Lumsey's part of the island. Can we give K. Lumsey a visit? Let's find out. So why is this here? Let's see. I don't want to mess with the bees though. They can have it. Okay, well we can't go and give K. Lumsey a visit. Sad face. Oh yeah, also if you were to dive in oily water, your air would drain twice as fast. But something tells me I'm going to have to because the gate to Gloomy Galleon looks relatively open. That concerns me. I don't even know what Kazooie said. I'm pretty sure she was saying it's like, yeah, this stuff is toxic. So yeah, this is the level, this is the entrance to World 4. I think it's World 4 in DK64. Gloomy Galleon. I'd honestly call Gloomy Galleon the worst level because it's the designated water level and it's not fun. You take a water level and you make it as big as a DK64 level typically is, which is too freaking big for its own good. And yeah, it's not a recipe for a good time. In case you couldn't tell, my main issue with DK64 is the game is too freaking big for its britches. I respect the ambition, truly I do, but it's not a challenge to play through. It's not really even fun to play through. It's mainly just a giant chore. Granted, we have modern conveniences like, you know, the most famous of which being the ROM hack that lets you switch Kongs on the fly, which does make the game a whole lot less tedious, but you can only fix a flawed foundation so much, in my humble opinion. DK64 makes some choices when it comes to its designs. Choices I wouldn't exactly call great, but they're there. So I'm guessing this is just the shtick of DK64, is that you can access the sub-hubs of all the levels you're supposed to go into. And here we have our second world sub-hub in DK64, Angry Aztec. It's a personal favorite of mine. I mean, as far as DK64 levels go, Mumbo's Lab. Well, I did say I need to spend all these Mumbo tokens on something. What is he gonna turn us into, though? Oh, I thought that was a sign. Another token. Can I... Yes, I can. Because there's normally a minigame barrel in there. Thankfully, no minigames required. No melon shooting, no platforming challenges, and most importantly, no beavers. And we only need 15 Mumbo tokens. I'm loaded. I'm turbo loaded on these things. What do you even turn us into? I'm curious. Oh, we're a freaking zinger copter. Mumbo magic much good. D is best yet. So yeah, with a freaking zinger copters from Frantic Factory. That's a cute little twist. I appreciate that. Only question is, where are we supposed to fly off to that we can't already reach as a bear and a bird? Well, actually, we can go get that hollow honeycomb piece right in DK's hair swirl. And well, yeah, we can't access DK's ear because then we can't frack that as a bee. Because that's normally the entrance to World 6 in DK64, the Crystal Caves. They suspect nothing. I have successfully integrated into society. You, however, are not a bee. You are a scarab, and a mean one at that. Hey, there's our first Jinjo. We actually haven't found a lot of Jinjos thinking about it. In fact, that's the first one we did find. Okay, so there's the entrance to World 5 of DK64, which is my personal favorite, the Fungi Forest. Does this do what I think it does? Magic all gone. Let's go back to Baron Bird now. Ah, the retransformation pot. Convenient. Okay, so how am I supposed to bust this open then? Never mind. Everything except ground pounding that works. That is not what I meant to do. Okay then. I mean, I guess we'll take more Mumbo tokens. I can't see us needing many more of them. It feels like there's something I'm missing here. Well, besides that... Ah, I was missing the most important thing in here. Alright, well, I'm surprised I needed to be a bee just to reach Fungi Forest. Well, that takes care of that. Well, since we're airborne, we might as well check out that boulder that was blocking the entrance to what's supposed to be Crystal Caves. I'm trying to think, what level am I missing? Oh, I mean, there's Frantic Factory, but I couldn't get into the thing for Frantic Factory. It was blocked off. It was blocked off because it was low to the ground. Low enough to where a bee might be able to squeeze through there. Okay, I think I see the vision. Need to pay Mumbo another visit. Trying to think of all the hub we've accessed so far. There's Jungle Japes, Angry Aztec. We might be getting into Frantic Factory with this, if my assumption is correct. Get Gloomy Galleon, get the Fungi Forest. Crystal Caves just had that boulder with the Jinjo inside of it. So the only thing that's left is Creepy Castle. But how are we supposed to get to Creepy Castle? Because normally, the way you get to Creepy Castle is you take a giant freaking cannon that shoots you up there. And, unless I missed something, I saw no such cannon in sight. Also, I completely missed that boulder over there. I'll get it later. First, I need to see if my assumption is correct. My assumption is indeed correct. Oh, hey, it's the schematics for the Blastomatic. And there's a conveniently shaped, it's a convenient Baron Bird room in here. It's not even a pot, it's just the room. It's hilarious. Dang it, I knew something was gonna pop out of there. Just wasn't expecting the steam. Steam indeed hot. Alright, I mean, I don't want to looks like I'm gonna have to insert Jiggy. If I must. Now one more back on my quota. Oh, that just unlocks the rest of K. Rool's island. Sure. So now I can pay K. Lumsy a visit. I can also access the final area being Hideout Helm. Well, Hideout Helm isn't really a level, it's more just like a last challenge. I'm about to run out of feathers trying to do this. I don't even know if I can make that jump. Well, you know I can make that jump. I almost messed that one up. Really, man? Fine. That's most of my gold feathers, but oh well. Alright, well, let's go give K. Lumsy a visit then, since we can. We'll get this one over here. Oh god, he got K. Lumsy. Not my boy, not my precious little cinnamon roll. He didn't deserve it. He just wanted to be a part of the island with the cute monkeys in it. Although, I'm certain we have to do something with that K. Rool battle arena pad. I don't think we're gonna get a battle crown from it though. If I had to take a wild guess. Let's step on it anyway. Oh, hi Boss Boombox. Who dares enter Boss Boombox's hole? Man, I really wish I had more golden feathers now. Because then I could just stand still while he killed himself, but I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way. This other part of him just refuses to move. You know what? I'm wasting the rest of my feathers. I don't care. Mount straight, dang it. You did it. Yeah, it's not a battle arena crown, but I'll take it all the same. Do I just, like... Okay. Oh, that's just a beehive. Alright, well... K. Lumsy is unfortunately nowhere to be seen. Alright, well, with that out of the way, I guess we can go over to... take a trip over to Hideout Helm to see what's in that hub area. Just gotta... I just realized something. I think the bee can also fit in the Banana Fairy Island too. Very clever design, I will not lie. Just being able to squeeze into crannies you normally couldn't get into. I'd copy a DKC. Oh, I guess I need to spend another Jiggy to get inside there. I really don't want to, but I guess it must be done. Well, I guess now I can pay K. Rool a visit in his crashed ship. Oh. Okay, you know what? This is cute. I will give it that. I was hoping to get a Jiggy instead of a hollow honeycomb piece, though. Yeah, this is Donkey Kong Jr., the one where Mario's a bad guy. You have to play as DK Jr. to save him from the mean old plumber. I was hoping to get a Jiggy out of this, but I guess a hollow honeycomb piece will suffice. Plus, there's a bunch of notes here anyway. I need those. Well, honestly, do I? I don't know if there's any more hubs to be found. Well, that was cute. To copy a DK64 with the expansion pack, that's very impressive, very important. Oh wait, hold on. I need to see all the references in these. So you have a bunch of DKC screenshots. There's Conker, and Live and Reloaded Conker, Sea of Thieves, Viva Pinata, and freaking Cranky from the show. Had to check. Alright, how far along are we in this? We only have 4 out of 9 Jiggies, wow. I've yet to encounter another Jinjo either. But like I said, I think we need to become... I think we need to be bees again. So let's do it. It's good news, Mark. By the way, to anyone that is still watching, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I normally don't go past 2 hours, and it's like I feel like once I get past that point, I start losing steam. I become less funny and all that other stuff. But believe me, I'm trying my best. I said I'd be here for 4 hours, and I meant it. And I do appreciate everyone that stopped by on both the Twitch and the YouTube end, and the very hefty donation. Just it all means the world to me. Alright, you know what? Let's go check up on K. Rool, I guess. K. Rool's the king. Unfortunately, it looks like the king is down for the count. I like how there's all the freaking Mario enemies in the stands. Yep, of course it was Bottles was doing. These 4 notes are going to be very annoying to get. So yeah, this is normally where the final battle of the game would take place. It's a 5-round slobber fest with all the Kongs against King Crusher K. Rool himself. Well, that happened. That's another Jiggy under our belt. That still leaves 4 more we're missing. And I cannot hazard a guess as to where they might be. Although I do have an idea. Well, that idea did not work. I wonder if I can beak bomb him. I don't think I can. I could try. That might just end up biting me. We'll circle back to that. We will circle back to that idea. Let's become his bee again. Because I think that'll let us squeeze into the Banana Fairy Island part. You know what? I'm not taking the long way. I'm flying. Screw it. And I'm still curious about how, if at all, we would get access to Creepy Castle, where the Creepy Castle hub should be. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I ended up needing Mumbo more than I thought I would. very strange. Hold on a second. Sorry, I ended up getting more birthday messages. Warms my heart, truly. Alright, off we go. Dang, I might actually have to go back to Pokemon Snap World and get a couple of the Jiggies in there. I really don't feel like going on a freaking treasure hunt, but it must be done. But yeah, there's normally a freaking giant cannon that would launch you into the hub of Creepy Castle. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any giant cannon in sight, unless I'm missing something. I had to see if there was something on top of her head. Wow, it worked. Well, I don't think that's Miss Banana Fairy, but maybe they don't know the difference. Real freaking big Jinjo, though. And I'm guessing these are all his patron supporters. Yep. Trying to see. He did mention he was in the credits. Would he be a supporter? Clifford Longhead. Let me see. Oh, there he is. There you are. Found you. It's very nice, very clever. Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to break that. I don't think I can break that as a bee. And I don't think I can get in here as a bear. Unless it's a magic bee be gone pool. Maybe. You know what? It was worth a shot. Oh. Well, that's new. Hey, I found the rest of my notes. I like how there's just a freaking magic BB gone pot in all these sections. It is very clever. We did it. We got all the notes. And let's see what's behind here. Better be a Jiggy. Good. The fun thing is, in DK64, this is actually where you would get the 201st golden banana, because yeah, there's actually 201 golden bananas. You get the final one after you rescue all the banana fairies. I think it's the only banana in the game to have the rare word insignia on it. Nice little Easter egg. A nice little reference. So yeah, we're still 3 Jiggies short, I think. Yeah, we're still 3 Jiggies short. I haven't even seen the last Jinjo either. That was the entrance. That was the entrance to DK Island. Man, some of these Jiggies and notes get tough to find. Because, like, you really feel like you scraped the place from top to bottom, but it's like... there's still so much left. Nothing here. DK is just kind of chilling. I don't really want to go into the polluted water. Yeah, there's nothing left. I really thought there'd be a place for Creepy Castle, but maybe not. Hang on, let's get one more bird's eye view of the place, and then we'll call it a wrap. And I think I'm just gonna have to go to Pokemon Snap. Because, I mean, maybe the draw distance might be playing tricks on me. Who knows? Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Like, there's nothing. There's really nothing. I forget, was there like a secret hatch behind Cable Keep? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't even know where that last Jinjo could be. Like, I'm gonna be completely and utterly real with you. It really feels like we've explored the entire island from top to bottom. At least I can't think of anywhere else we could go. Like, actually. I kind of want to find that last Jinjo, though. So then if I leave, the Jinjos are going to reset, and I don't want that. I just don't know where it would be. It's like I didn't hear it, I didn't see it. And there's no more hubs for us to explore unless I'm missing something, which I probably am. I just couldn't tell you what. I mean, I could fly around at the B again. Maybe. I don't see how that would help, though. Not anything on top of Mumbo's lab, is there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, some of these Jiggies get really, really well hidden. Like, Jesus. I cannot hazard a guess. Where could that orange Jinjo be? Like, honestly. I legitimately got nothing. But yeah, I guess Creepy Castle is just a myth. I am genuinely trying to think, where have I not looked? Assuming I even have anywhere left to look. I don't think it was in that golden egg room. Could it be? Nah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm genuinely trying to think. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. I feel like we should just call it a day. But I would like to at least find the Jinjo. Like, that last Jinjo has to be somewhere. It has to be somewhere. I'm just trying to think. Where have I not looked yet? Or where have I missed? I feel like it has to relate to Creepy Castle. Like, it has to. Because that's the only hub that we haven't accessed. But that's the only hub that There's gotta be something that I'm missing. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. Was there a part of K. Rool's Keep that I haven't explored yet? Actually, wait. I think there was a part of K. Rool's Keep that I missed. I think there's like a side hole somewhere. A side hole I didn't slip into. And that's what DK64 does to you, man. It's so big and so needlessly large that you can't even keep track of everything you're supposed to do. Unless you're just played this game so many freaking times. Yeah, I never jumped over here. Never mind, I'm misremembering that. Well, actually, I swear there's like another like side port. Also, I'm surprised there wasn't like a Jinjo or something in like the K. Rool boxing. But honestly, now that I say that out loud, I'm kind of tempted to like re-look in there. Yeah, I feel like there was a door or something that I missed around here. Or maybe I'm just loony. I think I may be just loony. Because I already went in here. This is how you unlock the place, right? I think. Yeah, we already did all this. I really thought there was a door around here that I missed. Is it there? Because there was. I just wasn't looking in the right place. Kongs. All the Kongs. Security camera system 4962127. Oh. I'm not gonna remember which Kong was on which camera. If anything, I'm gonna have to write that down. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Hang on a second. What is it? 4962127. Alright, well, we have a lead. I'm assuming this is gonna give me another Jiggy. Just have to get back to the security camera. Why is this pad even here? Man, I'm running out of red feathers again. Alright, well, back to the hideout helm. Like, I knew there was something in K. Rool's Keep I'm missing. I've played this game enough. Alright, let's take a good, nice, long look. So, 4... So, Dixie. 9 is Cranky. 6 is Chunky. 2 is... 2 is Cranky again, I guess. 12 is DK, and 7 is Cranky. Again. 3 of these are just Cranky. If this works like this, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm seriously just gonna laugh. That's how that's actually gonna go. Hang on, I got another birthday text, sorry. Alright, trying to this part. That's not what I meant to do. I already drew a blank. I already drew a blank as to what Kongs were on what. I should have wrote that down too. It was what? Dixie, Cranky, Chunky, Cranky, Cranky. Well, no, it was DK then Cranky, right? Well, wait, that's not. Oh no, it's a trick question. It's the old DK from the arcade game, which according to the lore is Cranky. So the last three ones are just Cranky. I hate it here. Let's give it a shot. Dixie, Cranky, Chunky, Cranky, Cranky again, Cranky a third time. Wow, it actually worked like that. Even when he's not involved in the game, he's a greedy old goat. But we wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, sick. Alright, now to double check K-Rool's ship. Because actually there is something I just remembered, a detail about that K-Rool fight, the freaking lights. The lights that you have to knock on his head as Diddy. So I think we're going to do what most gamers don't. Look up. And there's our last Jinjo. I completely forgot about the freaking lights. Okay, well, we must become as B one last time. That last Jiggy, though, I can't hazard a guess. I'm assuming it has something to do with Conga. Maybe. But, I don't know. I've kind of used enough brain power as is. Alright, let's go grab that Jinjo, and then I don't know, I guess we are gonna have to go with Pokemon Snap. We still do not have the requisite 64 Jiggies, considering that we've been spending Jiggies here and there. Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna have something to do with Conga, but what do I know? Alright, let's claim our little prize here. Oh, hi, Diddy. Didn't see you there. I can just... Why is it so hard? Oh my god. Okay, hold up. I can do this. Maybe. This shouldn't be this hard, but here we are. Got it. Yeah, wherever that last Jiggy is, I couldn't hazard a guess. I'm not even gonna lie. Should we transform back, or will leaving just do the bear be gone? I mean, the bee be gone. I could beat bomb you. Like, I feel like I should, but I don't think I will. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do a little bit case of BB gone. Why not? All right, in we go. We will come in as a bee, but we will leave as a bear and a bird. Magic run out. You don't see it. Nice. Ow. Thanks, camera. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, wait. I just remembered something. There is something I missed in the hub of Gloomy Galleon. Gloomy Galleon also has some secrets in the sub-hub. One that I may have missed. I don't think it's that extra life in the pipe, though. I swear there's another like, sort of chasm here. Or maybe it is that extra life in the pipe. I don't know. Why not? Let's just swim through it. When the game will let us. Ah, yeah. I don't know why I just thought it would be that extra life. Oh well. Well, I think with that we've cleared out DK64. How fitting. We've 100% DK64. That's just funny. Get out of here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to Pokemon Snap. We don't have the 64 requisite Jiggies that we need. So I guess we're going on a treasure hunt. Convenient back barrel. Unless there was like a lot of some other world that I missed a majority of the Jiggies in. I don't think so. There are these extra Jiggies. I don't know what those are about. But yeah, I've gotten most of the Jiggies in all the worlds, minus GoldenEye, but 3 Jiggies isn't going to be enough. And that golden egg that I still don't know what it does. We have found most of the notes in the worlds, though. Pretty proud of that. Alright, back to Snapland. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm really gonna have to figure out which of those photos are real. That's the part I'm not looking forward to. Okay, so far we only have the beach unlocked, so I guess we just have to stick with that. He did say one of them was by Lapras and the other one was from birds. I guess we'll just stick with that. Off to the beach. And of course there's crabs. Not the crabby type of crabs. Just the mean type of crabs. Oh wait. There's stuff behind us. Hey, it's a copy of Yellow. No, he said Lapras and some birds. That's what I'm sticking with. He wouldn't lie to me, would he? Hoping he wouldn't lie to me. You know, killing the local starfish. Lapras. He said I had to like he said I had to like ground pound where the picture was showing. I don't remember where the Lapras picture was showing. I don't really want to go back to find. I am more than willing to ground pound random places though. I'm not above that. I will ground pound as many spots as it takes. Unless there's... Was there more than one Lapras in Snap? Oh my god, there was more than one Lapras in Snap. And I saw the X on the ground too. There's subtle little hints. Noted. So I will look for said subtle hints. Ooh, bramble grass. I don't want to touch that. But I do need that Pokeball, so... I can get a nice view of the island from here, though, I won't lie. Okay, there's a Snorlax, there's a Bulbasaur. Oh yeah, also, Snap is our Click-Clock Wood equivalent. And I see an X on the ground. Dang, they got me out. He ain't looking too right. Alright, well I think that's our two things for this world. He said only 2 of them were true. But we have to find a switch for our next course, though. But just because it doesn't really have a Jiggy doesn't mean that we can't take a look around. It's a really big freaking Snorlax, though. I mean, Snorlax are big, so, you know, duh. Oh, he's big chillin'. He's got the sunglasses on and everything. Respect. I wish that could be me. Oh wait, there's another Pokeball. Man, we just really hate Staryu. That is not the case. I actually like Staryu as a Pokemon. And Starmie by equivalent. Not by equivalent, by extension. I don't need those speed shoes for. Whoops. Actually, I think I do know what I need those speed shoes for. I know I can reach this. Nailed it. Okay, but yeah, I need to figure out how to get to the next course from here. There has to be a switch or something. I don't think so. Do I even need any help? Oh no. I'm gonna smash you anyway because I can. If anything, I'm just praying I don't have to spend any more Jiggies on this level. Okay, we already got that. if there's anywhere I haven't looked on this course yet. Oh wait, I missed that note. And this one. I already got half the notes on this level though, like jeez. If anything, at least this level is relatively laid back as far as like obstacles and stuff. Go look over by the Butterfree. There's a Mumbo token, I mean I'll take it. It's not a Jiggy, but I'll take it all the same. Oh, there's our switch. I think I need a little bit more speed to make that jump. So, please hold. Please hold 1 second. Okay, I can't, need to actually make that jump from up here. It's clever having to use the speed shoot extra momentum to make jumps. So, I forget what Surge's badge is called. It's a lightning badge. It lets us go to the tunnel. Alright, well, off we go to the tunnel then. Oh, I thought I went through that. Oh god, there's so many tunnel pictures too. Anything else? I feel like I shouldn't even bother with the pictures. I should just look for like the X's. Because there's like very, very subtle hints of where you need to ground pound on the marked. I feel like I should just stick with that. But I still need to know like what, like a vague idea of where I need to look. Can you tell I'm not good at treasure hunts? Oh, wait. Sorry, Oak. You'll forgive me. Maybe. Hey, there's our first Jinjo. Honestly, though, how do we even... Oh, duh, it's right over here. I am so scared to touch that electrode. I know it's probably like a prop, but I still think it's gonna blow up. Alright, we have arrived at the tunnel. Something... Ah, it's a bat. Okay, now to find out where was I supposed to be looking. I'm pretty sure there was one spot involved with the electrode. Wait. Nah, I can't get through there. Was it in that egg? Because I also remember that electricity thing. I'm really just trying to go off of memory here. Maybe I should have looked at those. Maybe I should have looked at those pictures harder. I don't know. But I feel like there's something in that egg. Ow! I knew they were gonna blow up. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And there is something in that egg. There's a Jinjo in there. Okay, well, now I know. Touching electrode bad. You should all, any Pokemon fan worth their salt should know that. Can I... Okay. So the electrode are basically the boombox of this area. Noted. Well, looks like I'm gonna be spending all these eggs again. Can I... Okay, well, I can climb on the Kakuna strings. I'm sure they won't mind. It's not like they could do anything about it otherwise. The worst a Kakuna could do is like, I don't know what, poison sting me? The horror. That was awkward. Really? I couldn't make that? Maybe I just need a better vantage point. A vantage point that a certain electric type is taking up space in. Actually, wait, what's in here? Notes. There's a fake Jiggy. I don't really need a fake one. Oh, hi Flaffy. Is there an X by you? No. I guess that was the forgery. There's our switch to the volcano course. Back off, Gengar. Alright, well we can go to the volcano now, but we don't have our, Wait, that's back in the beach. There's a secret underwater cave there, apparently. Noted. But we already got the 2 Jiggies. Okay, I remember there was a picture with some Doug Trio. Trying to see if it was real or fake. I don't see an X on the ground, though. Christ. Well, that looks breakable, though. Just need these ghosts to stop bugging me. Oh, just a token. Oh well. Well, there's a secret chamber in the volcano. I don't really know where that's pointing to, but sure. There's Cubone. There's an X. Thank you, Cubone. Your mother would be proud of you. Just have to figure out where that other Jiggy in this section is. If anything, I don't need all the Jiggies. I just need to get 6 until I get 64 of them. Some big chompas. Oh hey, there's another Pokeball here though. Need that. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, there was one by the Cubone. The Flappy one turned out to be fake. I wasn't seeing anything by the Doug Trio. Unless the Doug Trio was leading me to the Cubone. I'm trying to think. Ow. I need 3 more Jiggies. Jeez. Hang on, let me double check by the Doug Trio real quick. Maybe I missed something because I was being hounded by ghosts. Also, you can't kill the purple Teehees either. Very annoying. There was an X here. I was just too busy being hounded to notice it. Alright, cool. I think that's it for the tunnel. Unless I missed something. In which case, oh well. Oh, right, these notes that I just can't seem to reach for some reason. Why do I hear a ghost? Oh my god, you chased me all the way from over. Why? Back off. Wait. Hold up. Hey, another Pokeball. Don't mind if I do. I hope it's a water type, otherwise it's gonna be very awkward. Alright, I guess now we're done with the tunnel. Okay, so there's 2 Jiggies and what I can only assume to be 2 Pokeballs in each section. Alright, we're done with the tunnel. But also, now knowing what I know... Oh. Okay, let's look at some of these volcano pictures. There's Ho-Oh, even though Ho-Oh didn't exist back then. Did Pokemon Snap come out by the time Johto released? That's Tunnel, the Dug Trio were spot on. That's Beach, that's Tunnel. Where are the volcano pictures? Those are what I can only assume to be Macargo, which also didn't exist yet. I like how that's in the shape of a Jiggy. That's hilarious. I just now noticed that. This one. Coughing. Okay, so Coughing, Ho-Oh, Macargo. You know what? That's all I'm going for. I just gotta look for the X's. That's all I gotta look for. That's also a Coughing next to a Gold Feather. And I don't know what that is, I'm not even gonna lie. Wow, those look creepy as heck. I don't know what kind of Pokemon that's supposed to resemble. But here we are in the volcano, I guess. Wait, is Mumbo actually here? Hang on a second. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my unknown is a little rusty. Okay, actually, hang on. I'm actually looking this up. I need to know what that says in unknown. 1 second. Let me consult this little guide right here. So, oh, it just spells Mumbo. I guess that should have been obvious, but you can never know. What does Mumbo even turn you into? I'm assuming it's Pokemon related, but what Pokemon could it be? Mumbo called this Game Bug. Maybe you can use to get into different game. I don't think I'm smart enough to figure that out. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to that. Okay, so there's the Coughing thing. And what I can only assume to be an X on the ground. So there's our first thing. Awesome. So Coughing did not steer me wrong. Thank you. I need one more Jiggy. Just one. Speaking of Coughing, well, it doesn't lead me to a Jiggy, but it will take me to that Pokeball over there. Oh, ow. Fascinating. It looks like bear-type Pokemon are weak to that element. Yeah, I think most things are weak to fire, Professor, but thank you for the observation. That was cute, though. I'll give him that. Alright, we only have to find one more of these things. Where am I supposed to be looking? Right, there was one by a Ho-Oh, one by a Macargo. There's more unknown speak over there. Cootie. I could make that out at the very least. I don't know what she has to do with anything, but hey, she got a shout out. Good on her. This... Is that supposed to take me somewhere? Oh, hey, Charizard. I don't think there was anything by a Charizard. Not that I remember. I mean, we can take a look. I don't see any Jiggies, but there are notes. I do need those. Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna need more of them. Oh, great. Why is there water in a volcano? Like, what? My research indicates this boiling water will quickly drain your oxygen reserves. Oh, thank you for the tip, Professor. Okay, so yeah, like, why is there water over here? It's like, oh, yeah, it's probably boiling water. That makes sense. And there's also a cavern in there with it. So, we ain't done here yet. Well, we got all the Pokeballs at least. Now, can we get out before we drown? Please. Yeah, I don't know what kind of Pokemon that's meant to be. Ain't one I'm familiar with. Oh, wait, we can fly here? Oh, hi, Ho-Oh. Wait, I see something shining back there. So that's what that projector was pointing to. What does that say? Gazi? Hang on, I'm looking up my unknown again. That is not a G. Oh, we can kill those ones. What letter is that? This is probably not relevant whatsoever, but I'm just confused. Oh, it's B-O... Oh, it's Boggy. Boggy. Also, that's a Jinjo switch. What does that do? I see. Oh, crap, we respawned. Darn ghost type. I don't know what compelled me to fly in here, but I'm glad that I did. Oh, that's what the Macargo were referencing then. Okay, so the forgeries don't necessarily lead you to Jiggies, but they can lead you to other useful things. Noted. What was Ho-Oh trying to lead me to? And I just need one more Jiggy. Where is that last... Wading boots. Where is that last Jiggy in here? not hazarding any guesses. Then again, I don't even need to really find it. I could just give Oak these Pokeballs back. Thankfully, the wading boots are very good against lava. Where were those notes in the lava, though? I don't know. You know what? Now that I said that, let's just go give Oak these notes back. Not these notes, these Pokeballs back. Duh. Also, I think I just realized what that game bug was for. Because I just remembered there's a freaking giant Game Boy in Oak's office. And in case you aren't unaware, as revolutionary as the original Red, Blue, and Yellow were, those games were glitch-filled nightmares. Those games were held together with Gorilla Spit and duct tape, and to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Those games are capital B busted. Okay, yeah, you probably have to be the bug to get into the Game Boy, which is cute. Anyway, Oak, here are your Pokeballs back. Hello and welcome to the world of Pokemon. Yeah, we already went through this. Excuse me. Sounds hard, but we'll try. Anything else? There are also 6 Pokeballs in the courses. They have the starters I'm supposed to be giving out. Yeah, I know, I have them. Just take them. There you go. Well done. Now I better go give these out. The trainers will be here any minute. Thanks, Oak. Alright, and with that, that's 64 Jiggies. So, now we can unlock the power source. The note score is higher than before. Splendid. I wish there was an easy way back to the hub, to the main hub, but oh well. And if there is, I don't know what it is. Ow. I'm surprised there was a hard enough fall to hurt. Banjo, look up here. Banjo, avoid eye contact and keep walking. Alright, let us unlock the mighty power source. A Jiggy Podium. Literally every Jiggy we have. Please guys, don't stop bottles. I mean, sure man, why not? Now we must go into the mythical power source. What worlds await us here, or what world awaits us here, I could not say. We do get a nice little rendition of Koopa Road, though. Ah, very tactful. And of course, the bottles clones would be Limbos. Let's take a look behind the castle, though. 800. Jeez. Well, I mean, we do meet that quota. But let's go below the castle first. Oh, it's all the bad guys they locked up. Got Ganon, Bowser, even old Grunty. Hey there, Winky Bunyan. That mole has gone mad. Can't you two see? He's more of a villain than even poor me. Let's see how you like being stuck in one place and forced to give inane dialogue. Dang, he really went off the deep end. Hi, Bowser. Hey, chumps. There's really 10 extra Jiggies, not just 9. Look for the guide inside the secret temple. Quiet, or I'll be having turtle soup tonight. Secret temple. Got it. I don't know what that secret temple is. Hi, Ganondorf. He who collects all the jiggies and notes will be granted the ultimate power. Without my help, they won't even get close. I'm going to enjoy tearing him a new mole hole. I don't think I've ever heard mole hole in my life. I don't know if I ever want to hear it again in my life. Alright. He who collects all the jiggies and the notes. That is a very, very tall ask. Some of these things I cannot find for the life of me. Anyway. What's in the back door of the castle? We need 10 more jiggies to find out. Unfortunately, I'm kind of spent on those. Maybe one day I'll 100% this game. I can't say I'm going to do it today, but wait, there's another side door. What's in here? A bunch of Smash and Mario Party stuff. Oh god. Oh god, why? Why would you make a level based off this game? Ugh. Fine, we'll do frickin' Glover. Why? There's like a million other games you could have picked besides frickin' Glover. At the very least, you can play this like an actual platformer, not a test of your insanity. Because at least we don't have to carry around a stupid little bouncy ball to this level. You can just platform through it like normally. Yeah, Glover's not a good game, and if anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying. He's a meme at best, and at worst, he just sucks. The Nintendo 64 is Nintendo's 64th home console. Makes sense to me. Stop that. Kazooie. Really awkward, but I'm curious what's up here. Oh, cool. The funny thing is, even if I did 100% the Glover world, I still wouldn't have enough jiggies to access that secret panel. Or secret console or whatever. Ooh, that was close. Plus, I don't even think I've ever seen this level in Glover. And then again, I haven't played it long enough to... Wait, why did it... Okay, well... I don't know why it didn't work the first time. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Give it a shot. Need 700 notes for that? But yeah, I did not make it. Alright, well, let's check out that note door then. Why not? Oh, hey, it's a Turco switch. What does this do? Uh-huh. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but sure. Alright, let's try that speed challenge again, shall we? Yeah, I've never made it to this level in Glover. I have no desire to ever beat that game, because I feel like even getting to this point would be a test of my patience. I do not feel like attempting. But I mean, every game has its fans at this point. I've just accepted this as a fact of life. Ocarina of Time was the first game with a perfect score in the prestigious Japanese gaming magazine, Famitsu. Just after my visit to the editorial office. Personally, I do think Ocarina is another overrated title, but again, I'm not a Zelda guy. I don't have that much skin in that game. Also, I prefer, out of these Zelda games I have played, I prefer Majora. Personally. Here's my hot take or whatever. This is the fake Jiggy. Man, if I had to navigate this with as a glove, carrying a giant bouncy ball, where if I lose axe, if the bouncy ball falls off into the abyss, then I die, I think this would drive me insane, personally speaking. Oh, how do I reach that? I think I'm not thinking right about this. Ah, right. I just need this teehee to stop bothering me. There we go. There's enough. It's the third Jiggy I have, because I spent all the Jiggies I had to my name. But yeah, why of all the levels? I mean, I guess Glover is a platformer, but there's still other platforming levels you could have done. That's it? There has to be more to this. Oh, there's only... Sure, I guess there's only 3 Jiggies in there. Why not? So I guess there's secret levels on other N64 titles. Glover just so happens to be one of them for some reason. Alright, let's go into the castle proper now, shall we? Banjo-Kazooie Beta Recreation. Sure. No Jinjos. Noted. Gook gook, bear and bird come from future, yes? Well, in a manner of speaking, this jungle, it holds many secrets. Gook, look carefully. It must have been created before NPCs became useful. Resident Evil 2 on the N64 was a miracle, compressing a 2 CD game to just 64 megabytes. So yeah, this was a Project Dream, really, before it evolved into what became Banjo-Kazooie. Oh geez. Jungle holds many secrets. It's kind of hard to look carefully when I'm restricted to a 2D plane or a 2.5D plane. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Does this count as a level? No, it counts as some of those extra Jiggies, which there are 10 of instead of 9. The stat screen lied to me. I don't know how to feel about that. I genuinely don't know how to feel about that. Hang on a second, sorry. Alright, sorry, I had more messages. Where the heck am I even going? I don't know. I will take this Mumbo token though. Maybe I'll end up needing it. Who knows? Hey, there's a... I thought it said no Jinjos. Maybe I was lied to. I just can't take any Jinjos out. Dang it, not Konga again. Look out! Ow. Stupid monkey. I can't even see where he's throwing these from. I mean, I'll take another token. Why not? Trying to keep my eyes peeled for anything, but I'm not quite finding any sort of secrets. Oh, wait, hold up, I need you. Alright then. I'm gonna jump in this hole. Yes, I can. The whole freaking Mumbo token there. Just giving these things out like candy. Oh, new section. Ooh. Oh crap, it's a small bug. Oh, secret passage. I'll take it. More grublins. Surprised it's just the basic grublins this time around. You know what? Maybe I'll take the top hat. It seems more interesting. I'm assuming grublins are like the closest approximation of the actual enemies you would fight in Project Dream. Yeah, Project Dream is what Banjo-Kazooie was originally supposed to be. It was actually going to be a game for the Super Nintendo. Still right rare, mind you, but it's going to be very vastly different. Nintendo 64 arrived in China as a plug-and-play console called iKey. It didn't do well, so only 14 games made it. N64 plug-and-play sounds horrific. Oh wait, is this way also... Oh, it's just a Mumbo token. I'm good on that. This is very interesting though. Like, this is a very... You can tell it's a very faithfully recreated... rendition. Fake Jiggy. Dead fake Jiggy. Another passage though. Oh, hello. Speaking of which... 30 years and no games to show for it. Gee, you're doing even worse than us. What's your name? It's a charm. These days, all I do is dream. Nobody cares. Give us stuff. Check my cabin for a Jiggy and some helpful maps. It's not like I need them for anything. So yeah, this is Edson. He was going to be the protagonist of Project Dream. And he had a cute little dog named Dinger. Unfortunately, we will never know what his adventure was meant to be like. Because like he said, he's off here doing worse than Banjo and Kazooie are. Because hey, at least Banjo and Kazooie got games. Jungle 1, Jungle 2. Okay, so we missed a Jiggy in Jungle 1. We also missed like 2 of the 3 Jinjos. So yeah, these are all like the characters that would have been in Dreamland of Giants. I don't know who he is, but that is Dinger. I don't know. Did you know Super Mario 64 outsold every PSX game? And then there's also the antagonist of Project Dream, the dreaded Captain Blackbeard. He actually does end up making an appearance in Banjo-Tooie, wallowing in booze over a chance that he will also never get. It sucks. It truly does. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am grateful that we got Banjo-Kazooie. Like, it's my favorite game of all time, for Christ's sake, but still. Where the heck are we? And why am I hearing Mayhem Temple from Tooie? Did we recreate a Tooie level in Kazooie? Is that what happened? I am so confused. I'll just let the bees do themselves in. That's another Mumbo token. Not like I need it anymore. Yeah, I'm very confused. I don't recognize this from any N64 game I've ever played. Personally speaking. Another Mumbo token. Riveting. Another token. It's a fake Jiggy over there. I did not mean to do that. Now I'm hearing Angry Aztec. What gives? I am concerned. Well, let's just head inside and see what awaits us. Oh. This must be where that safe secret temple is. So yeah, this was basically the history of what would be eventually become Banjo-Kazooie. I am Guybrush Threepwood, mighty Jiggy collector. Hey, that's our job. Use the guide pad in the center to see which Jiggies and tokens you're missing from the extra levels. These walls hold secrets, 2 of them to be precise. So yeah, all these are just basically, you know, how Dream became what would become Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, so one of these holds a Jiggy. Something about flying. We need 9 Jiggies for that, but we don't even have a podium. We're also 3 Jiggies short. Yeah, Banjo used to have freaking sneakers. I mean, outside of, you know, the turbo trainers. And it used to be going to be known just by Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, so one of them involves flying, the other one has a Jiggy in that platform, so let's go back outside. See if I can't recognize where that is. I probably won't, but I'll give it a best college try. Try that with breakable. And of course it showed the switch I need to hit to get into the palace, which I figured out on my own. Oh. Crap. Okay, I know what I have to do. Also, I really hope I don't have to collect every single Mumbo token in the game. There's not even a way to track that. Another tiny puzzle piece for the collection. Nice. Now, I don't know, apparently there's a flight pad here or something? Maybe? Gotta do a little bit of that platforming magic. So there's a shock jump spring. This next to life I don't really need. But shock jump first. Nice. Ooh, need more of those. Gotta be something else in this temple besides another Mumbo token. A Jiggy, but it's locked. One of these has to be that switch because I remember what it was saying on the painting. Was it this? The only thing that looked vaguely familiar. Whoops, wrong button. Ah, there was a Jiggy in the pillar. The N64 was released in Japan on Sonic's 5th anniversary. Yeah, YouTube totally blew off my birthday invitation. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, Banjo wasn't a launch game for the 64. You get mad at Mario, not us. We didn't get our game until 2 years later. So yeah, how do I get that Jiggy that's locked in there? That's my question. Or maybe that's what the 9 Jiggies I have to pay for are. I couldn't tell you. Oh. I did not mean to climb into that thing's mouth. Let's look around the temple again. Maybe there's a secret switch or something I missed. If not, we can always go back inside the temple. Oh yeah, I never went all the way over to the other side. Let's see if there's another door or something that I missed. There is. Just another way to get inside. There's no sort of switch to be found. Yeah, it's nothing. Worth a shot. Well, let's go back inside. See if there's something I missed besides this token. I guess I could always consult the guide. Oh. I didn't get him. I'm missing. Yeah. Okay, it shows you the Mumbo tokens you're missing. missing one token, one Jiggy. I got all the Jiggies in Glover though. Okay, I'm missing, yeah, that... Okay, yeah, I need the Jinjo. I need the Jinjo Jiggy. Apparently there's a flight pad or something? Do a barrel roll. Wrong frequency, hairbrain. Yeah, apparently there's a flight pad or something. But where? I did not mean to do that. Take a closer look. Because I don't recall ever flying in this section. Unless there's one of these specific statues I have to mash. But we are approaching our 4-hour mark, so we're gonna have to figure that out later. Really trying to think, was there a flight pad around here? There's a bunch of red feathers, I can see that, clearly enough. Oh man, every time we spawn, I don't know why I used a feather for that. That was very stupid. Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing a flight pad anywhere around here. Unless there was something I missed. Or better yet, maybe I don't need to fly. Maybe I just need to get to the very tippy top. See if I can't get in, if I can't raise the gate, maybe I can just drop in. It's worth a shot. I just have to... Oh, well, that simplifies things. Place that golden feather I just used. Can I can. However clever. I did it. Well, hey, now I have 9 Jiggies. Imagine that. I'm kind of curious to see what I can spend them on, assuming I even can. Because there's no podium in here. Yeah, there's no podium. So I guess I'm just holding on to these Jiggies for now. Oh well. Maybe is there a secret to the podium? Maybe? Beat this game and do it quick. Bottles as a villain, it just makes me sick. Alright, well, we're back in the jungle. We should probably go get those Jinjos we missed. I think those were in the first part of the jungle, actually. I think. Oh, it's just another token. Do I even need these? Check out. Oh, I guess I have to collect all the Jinjos now. Alright, well, that's fine. It'll probably be the last thing I do for this stream. Because I should hopefully be able to do this in 15 minutes. There's our blue friend. There was one more in the first section of the jungle, I think. Thankfully, it does allow for that, so I can... Look out! Ow. Oh, token. Rip. Stupid Conga. Yup. Yo, happy birthday, bro. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. It's been relatively chill, which is by design, thankfully. But I am about to get off because I have a dinner plans. I don't know if I'll do a double stream tonight. I don't think so. I think 4 hours is well beyond my max. But hey, it was a 4 hours well spent because I was playing Banjo, and that's like I can't think of much better ways to spend a day. But I'm glad you could stop by. I appreciate the birthday wishes truly. It's been very chill, very nice. Now I just gotta remember where those last 2 Jinjos were in this section of the jungle. I think there was one over here. Maybe. The only thing that was down those holes were tokens. Yeah, this is where the green one was. And I somehow missed it. Awesome. Alright, one more little creature flying. Not you. It's over here. Right, it's just that Mumbo token. I don't really want it. If I really have to collect all the Mumbo tokens, I will, but I very much doubt that I have to. Unless he just wants to be like super turbo mega completionist. Okay, you know what? It's right there. I might as well. Like, even I can't ignore a carrot being dangled in front of me like that. Where was that last Jinjo at? I'm trying to think. Was it in Edson's house? I don't remember. Oh, I missed the purple one somewhere along the way. Let's go fix that. But yeah, it's like I'm glad we exist in the world where we did get Banjo-Kazooie, but it's like part of me has to wonder what Dreamland of Giants would have been like. Heck, part of me is curious what freaking Banjo-Kazooie would have been like. Banjo with his sick Jordans. Without him, I don't think he even had Kazooie in that one either. Okay, it was before the green Jinjo. Somewhere. Which I think it was before the green Jinjo if I was reading that map right. Ah. Was I right? I was right. We did it. Alright, cool. We got all the extra jiggers. Nice. Now we can leave. And I think with that I'm going to call it once I do leave. I don't think the exit was that far back, was it? No, wait, no, wait, this is the way to the exit. I think. I'm going in a straight line. There's no way I can get lost here. We'll go back to that temple in time. Within GoldenEye 007's code, there's a functional Spectrum 48X emulator. I never would have guessed that. I don't know what a Spectrum 48X is. Sounds like it's way before my time. Like, I don't even think I was a concept. Much less a sperm. Alright, yeah, we'll figure out the mysteries of this puzzle later. Eat 9 Jiggies, but there's no podium. Oh, it just leads us right back to the temple. That's nice. I also just realized we have enough Jiggies to use that console now. So let's go unlock that. Can't believe there was a level based on freaking Glover, bro. Which was in this room, which I'm not going back in. I refuse. All these evil bottle clones too. Alright, I got your 10 Jiggies. I guess that unlocks the final door to our final level. Star Fox 64. How fitting. We will do that some other time because I have to start getting ready for dinner. But it was fun, like truly and utterly. Like I appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out both on the Twitch and the YouTube side. Just like, I know he's probably not here, but again, Andrew, thank you for your very sizable donation. Just with that, we're already a fifth of the way to our, well, not a fifth. Well, is it? Why am I suddenly struggling with math? 4 hours of streaming will do that to you, I guess. Because I set the goal as 500. I should know this. Yeah, we're already a fifth to our goal, which means I have one of my stretch goals to do. So I'm going to have to find a way to fit Bubsy Less Bad Edition into the schedule for this month. But seriously, thank you all for tuning in and showing out. Those are my links. Best way to see when I go live, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you all most likely Sunday. If I do stream on Saturday, I'll post about it. But be well, and thank you so much again.